It's Gracie's fault, not mine.
I said, don't shoot her. Don't shoot the Pelican. I think Ryan might be the one that was like going, yes, let's go ahead and just shoot that Pelican. I don't know. Actually, I don't remember. I just know that Gracie shot her.
Else's fault.
It's fault, not mine.
It's never my fault, even when I do the bad stuff.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot the Pelican. I think
Can I
Ryan
shoot Gracie?
the one that was like going, yes, let's go ahead and just shoot that Pelican. I don't know. Actually,
I'm on the side of that going, no, don't shoot the Pelican. Please don't shoot the Pelican. I don't think you should shoot the Pelican. It's not like we're going to...
My character was hallucinating.
So once again, my question still stands. If we can't shoot the Pelican, can we shoot Gracie?
No.
What?
You already shot Gracie.
Oh yeah, I did.
You and Ryan and Curtis, you guys all shot and killed her when she was in the country going wrong. So you've already done that. I think I was the only one that shot the rock and not her that night. I was like, wow, every last one of you guys shot her. Oh, maybe, I don't think Rogar shot her. But I know Ryan and you and I'm pretty sure Curtis.
Cody did shoot me on accident.
So they all shot you.
Ryan didn't.
Oh, so it was Curtis and Scrappy and
no, Cody was the last hit, actually. Cody's the one that actually killed Gracie.
Is that what you just said?
That's what Cody just said.
Well, that's all right. It's me.
Listen, it's not like we're going to kill her, all right? We're not that mean.
Okay.
She might have just died once, but that was her own fault for thinking I was worth saving, okay? Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
All right. So here we are. Greetings and welcome to the table of the tavern. Of course, I'm your host, Leon Jenkins. This is Leon Jenkins One Gaming on Table in the Tavern. Tonight we're going to be playing some D&D, and so because of that, I brought along some of my friends. We're going to go around the virtual table, introduce everyone, okay, and then we're going to do a little recap, and then we're going to go and get started. But so first things first, Cody, why don't you go ahead and do your little thing? He's not going to be vocal this evening. He's going to be using all text this evening. He doesn't want to disturb his roommate, kind of thing. So he uses his texting. And then Chris, while he's doing that, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little about yourself, a little about the character you're playing tonight.
Yeah, hi, my name, I generally go by Drake on here, but I been playing D&D for a little while, a couple years. Like, I actually been playing D&D since before the first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons books came out, so I've seen all kinds of changes and been around for the long haul. I am playing a half-elf. My half-elf's name is, I was about to say the wrong name. My character is Amaric. He is a half wood elf, rogue wizard. And in the current little deal, the wood elves out in there are kind of like Indians or like the plains people, and the people live in the woods and so forth. So my character, my mother was a full wood elf and was part of like this side of the what was going on, and I've been brought up to really identify with that kind of whole setup, and I'm I'm very much supportive of my friends, and will generally go out of my way to make sure that they're okay, and if I can do whatever I can to keep them safe, I'll do it, even to the point of putting myself in danger. But so far, it's been a pretty fun ride, and no lack of extremely insane things that we face. So you never know what the next door is going to hold. So that's me.
Are you saying that I'm insane?
No, but we have dealt with some pretty over the top stuff. I've enjoyed it though.
Tell them to play the fire.
Because it's okay if you are. Let's be honest, it's okay.
I mean, when you, from the island with the vampire undead things to the bronze dragon pelican to a number of other things just in this particular campaign. But yeah, it's never dull. It is never dull. And it usually looks clear even if it's not.
it looks clear.
It looks clear.
So Cody says, "Hello, I'm Cody. I'm retired. I've been playing various TTRPGs for 12 years. I've been playing with Patrick for around a year and a half. Everyone calls me Patrick. No one uses my tag, Leon Jenkins, and that's okay. Tonight, I'll be playing Rogar and Dwarf Artificer, kind of like I always call Drake Chris, you know. I know him as Chris, you know, whatever. It's just the way it is. Continuing on, we have Gracie. Gracie, why don't you go ahead and tell us a bit about yourself and about the character you're going to be playing?
Yeah, so my name's Gracie. I've been playing with Pat or Leon Jenkins for about a year, coming up on 2. Pretty exciting. And I am playing Guinevere. She's a fighter paladin. And I don't know what kerfuffle these guys have gotten me into. So that's a fun welcome back. So yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right. Continuing on, we've got Ryan. Ryan, if you're there, tell us a
Hello,
little about yourself.
my name is Ryan. I will be playing Spencer. My character is a bookworm, is a bit naive, and is the babysitter kind of the group, but also likes to get us in uncomfortable situations. And I am very excited to get into it.
Yeah, indeed. Continuing on, we have last but not least, Andrew. Andrew, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, about the character you're playing.
Hey, it's a me, Andrew, aka Scrappy Doo. Tonight I will be playing the one and the only Chase Heimendinger, aka Pumpernickel. And he's a man that prides himself on his precision, whether it be with blades or with firearms.
Indeed. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a little recap going on. Do you want to recall what was going on the last time we played? You guys were, to give you guys a little bit of help, you guys were traversing the Feywilds, and that journey took you to a mushroom forest. Where you were looking for a wizard. Anyone recall any of that stuff going on? I know Gracie wasn't here last week.
Yeah, I remember a bit of that. We managed to get ourselves to the mushroom forest. We sat down at the bar. I had a drink. Our guide in the Feywild departed after the giant tree lady thing. Forgot, was that last session, the giant tree lady? Or was that 2 sessions ago?
Giant lady.
We
The
we
one
didn't
that took away part of my life essence and gave me a follower that makes sure I'm doing good deeds.
That was the last session. Yep.
That was the last session.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah. Gracie,
So,
you missed
Gracie,
out on.
remember when we killed those 2 things from the Feywild while we were taking a long rest?
Kills
Or were
what?
you not?
They weren't there.
Oh, she wasn't there for that either?
No.
Oh, Gracie,
It's all
Oh.
last session. That all happened last session.
Wait, let's start from the beginning then. So
Oh,
remember when we were
no.
taking a long rest?
I wasn't here either. I don't think.
No, she was there. She rolled our the timetable for that.
She was there for some of it, but she wasn't there for last session. The last
So-
session was when you
Yes.
happened upon when you guys started last session. I'll give you a little hint. You guys came to and you guys were doing guard duty because you guys chose to take
Yes.
full rest. And during that guard duty, one of you noticed that the brownies and pixies were pilfering through your belongings. And then
Yeah.
everything escalated from there. Okay. You guys went straight to violence, as you guys always do.
Amric missed last session.
I shot lightning at a brownie. Somebody shot a revolver at a pixie.
That was
Killed
Rigard.
No,
both of
that was
them.
me.
Wait, you
Well,
guys,
you guys
actually
both did. Yeah.
picked-
All of you helped. You all
Yeah.
helped. All 3 of you helped with the mayhem.
Yeah, I remember now.
We saw a pixie with a shot, or 3 pixies with a shotgun. And a brownie with a revolver.
like, my question to you is, what did a pixie and brownies do to you that you were attacked them with a shotgun? Are you kidding me? These are generally not. They might be a little annoying, and they might do some things to drive you crazy, but you attacked them. I'm glad I wasn't here.
They were stealing our weapons and running away with them.
Well, maybe you should take better care of your weapons.
They
We
were
were
borrowing them. Like they had told you, you put it down. They thought you were done with it.
Oh, like I said, you had to take better care of your stuff. Those dog pics are hilarious.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's how
apparently
y'all making
they
me
running
feel.
through my sack.
Well,
They
I'm glad I wasn't
stole
here.
They stole the tome.
So, Gracie, you're now off the hook for shooting the pelican.
Yeah.
So we ended up killing 2 of them. We
This is what happens when mom and
decided
dad
to
are around.
travel to the mushroom forest. Ended up finding this giant tree lady type thing. I think that's how you described him.
She was a dryad, right?
Yeah. So, I apologized for our aggression and said if I could take it back, I could. And she said, "Do you mean that?" And I said, "Yes." So she put the pixie in one hand of me, one of my hands, the brownie in the other hand, and I made a con save and I succeeded. And I believe I lost 4 or 6 max health or something like that. I lost
Did you put the
max
brownie
health
in?
permanently. and brought them back to life using my life essence. And I chose to have the pixie follow me because she said pick one. So now we have a pixie floating around, following us.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we managed to get to the mushroom forest or the mushroom town. Left our centaur person and went to go find the wizard in his quarters. The wizard was gone, kidnapped and shoved in a
Centaur or
basement.
satyr? Centaur or satyr person?
It's probably satyr.
The guy that
Our-
Amric was
our
friends
guy.
with was a satyr.
The guy
If
was a
that's
satyr.
Yeah, it was my
Okay,
Amric's buddy from the Fae when he was there was a
got it.
satyr.
I confuse those two a lot. You'll probably be hearing me say centaur a lot.
That's fine.
So he's now at the bar mourning the loss and the return of his friends. um and we went to go find the wizard. The wizard wasn't there. He's been kidnapped, put to sleep, and shoved in the basement of these, I think, nightmare hags, you said?
Of course, they're hags.
Yeah.
They'd have
So
to be
I cast on myself mirror image and I stormed in. They took swings on me and missed, taking one of my images with me, and I broke down the door with my magical hammer. Um and now I walked through the door, flying down the corridor to what looks to be a wizard that is sleeping surrounded by a magic circle. One of our people went upstairs to look for the guy and he wasn't there. And since Gracie wasn't there, there was nobody to to watch over Cody. So they disappeared with Cody and now he's put to sleep and nowhere to be seen.
Actually, you're in the same location he is.
Oh, I am?
So
Interesting.
the last thing you recall was being in the room, and there's actually the bed. And he's on the bed.
Oh,
Okay.
that's Cody is on the bed?
No. I'm sorry. You're in the same room as the wizard, so you found the wizard.
Yeah, I
Okay.
found the wizard.
And Cody,
Cody's
when
nowhere to
Andrew
be seen.
descended from upstairs, he discovered that Cody was gone. Sorry,
Yes.
for thing.
No, you're good. And that is what I can recall from last time on the table in the tavern.
I just have to find my notes for your guys' session here.
So what I'm gathering is that mom is gonna have to get all her kids together.
Yeah, mom turned a blind eye last session and we lost track of a kid.
You know what? Mom can't tell me what to do, so
Like I said, Gracie and Amric, or Guinevere and Amric, are kind of like mom and dad. And when we're not around, all you guys get into all kinds of trouble.
Yeah.
What do I pay you for, Spencer?
What?
I don't get paid. What was I supposed to have a paycheck?
Well, you get paid in getting saved.
Apparently you don't.
That's good enough. Say that's for real.
All right, so we're gonna get started back with Cody. Nonetheless.
Sorry.
Cody, last thing you recall, you saw your compatriots beginning combat with an old woman as she barred their way into the house. as Ryan had described a moment ago. The next thing you know, you are very, very sleepy as you hear some familiar chanting words from the old woman that casts a spell upon you, sending you to sleep. House. Ask if there's some conversation. And okay, that's for Ryan. Okay. Okay. Oh, did you tell about the home, the pixie-sized home?
Oh, right. So the house from the outside is pixie sized, and as soon as you go and crawl through the door, um, you become pixie sized, and the home is normal sized, and everything becomes the size of a pixie. So even the pixie was the size of a pixie, meaning it looked huge compared to us, compared to normally at least. So we're looking at a pixie from a pixie's point of view, basically.
And that's where you guys would currently be, Gracie and Chris, and we're going to get to that in just a moment. Pulling up these little notes for sorry, Cody's little green thing. Hold on. I'm having a little technical issue.
Did you get my message?
What?
Did you get my message?
Oh, I just saw it. I was like,
Oh, good.
While that's loading, I'm going to go grab myself a drink. I'll be right back. I'm going to need something for my parch nest.
I replied.
Okay.
Is that a one-eyed cockroach? What is that?
It's
All right.
plankton.
So, sorry
It's
about
what?
that, Cody. For all of y'all.
Oh my word. Oh, Homeland Security. That is perfect.
So, like I said, you hear the enchantment of a spell as you fall asleep, and darkness comes first. Not the gentle darkness of sleep, but the quiet, breathless stillness of something waiting to be remembered. Then light appears. You find yourself standing in the center of a vast circular chamber. The floor is polished stone, smooth as glass, and the ceiling rises far into a dim glow that has no visible source. So you're just in this huge circular chamber. Okay. Surrounding on every side are tall windows. There's dozens of them, each set into the curved wall like the facet of a great crystal, almost making the wall seem like it's made of crystal. Okay. Outside each window, something seems to move. You see something stir. As you step closer, the first window brightens. You see yourself traveling a long road beside your companions, boots dusty, packs heavy, laughter echoing somewhere just beyond hearing. The memory is warm, familiar, safe. The image flickers slightly, then stills, like a painting that somehow remembers motion. So you're seeing like a still figure, still painting with motion, almost very very Harry Potterish. Okay, seeing a painting and you see it kind of a little bit of movement. Okay, you see another window that then glows. This time you sit at a cluttered workbench beside your friend Spencer. Tools are scattered everywhere, springs and gears spread across the table. You two are arguing over some design, friendly but yet stubborn debate. The kind that ends with you both building something better than either of you planned alone. The smell of oil and metal hangs in the air. Then another window. The sky is chaos. Wyverns scream overhead. Dragons wheel through clouds of smoke and lightning. As somewhere amid the roar of battle, you stand with rifle raised, firing into the storm itself, like the thunder of wings that shakes the world. Then another window. See elves standing in a great circle, voices rising in ancient harmony. Power hums through the air as they weave a ritual of restoration, light spilling upward like a second dawn. And at the center lies Gwen, unmoving, as her life is being called back into her, magic older than kingdoms themselves. Then the next window. It trembles a bit before it opens. The sky again, but this time it's wrong. A massive rock beats its wings against the clouds, wind held helpless in its talons. Arrows streak upwards, shouts fill the air. You take aim, steady, certain, and you pull the trigger. The sound echoes louder, should. The image freezes the instant the shot lands. Silence falls. The window slowly dims. You step back, breath heavy, and another window begins to glow. Older now, the colors slightly faded by time. A small workshop, the smell of sawdust and hot metal. Penny Pocker stands beside you, adjusting your grip on a rifle frame, guiding your hands with patient precision. His voice steadies, encouraging, proud. You are younger there, learning. You're becoming you. Then you notice something unsettling. Beyond these windows, there are more. Several of them shut tight. Thick wooden boards nailed across frames. Iron clasp locked into place. No light escapes them. No sounds leak through. They stand silent, sealed, as though whatever lies behind them has been deliberately hidden. Do you want to proceed? As you watch, one of the boards creak faintly, just enough to suggest something lies behind it. It might still be moving. The chamber that you're in grows quiet again. Then a nail bends. A board splinters towards the grain, straight down the grain. The shutters burst inward. You see an image of you, but you're smaller now. A hearth burns low in a stone hall. You see your father as he kneels before you. His mail half fastened, axe resting against the wall. His beard is braided for war. His voice is steady, but there's weight in it. Riders have struck the farm again. Mines can't stand without grain. The dwarves will answer. He embraces you and your older brother first, then your sister, and you last. Holding you just a heartbeat longer than all the others, you remember. The door closes behind him. This window does not show its death. Doesn't need to. His image fades, and you know this is the last time you ever saw your father. Another board tears free. Your mother lies in a narrow bed, once strong, once radiant, now pale and sunken. Her hand trembles in yours. She tries to smile. You remember thinking she looked smaller. Her final breath leaves like a sigh of relief. The room grows still. No one comes. Another window splinters open. You see your aunt and her keep. Just cold stone and colder words. She takes you in. You and your brothers, your sister, feeds you. Barely. Reminds you daily that your parents, their foolish loyalties brought ruin upon themselves. That coin matters. Family does not. You learn silence. Then another window. Another splintered nail and board. And you see your brother and sister standing tall now, coming of age. There's no celebration. They are simply sent away. Opportunity, your aunt calls out. The gates close behind them. You never see them again. The keep becomes empty. You sleep alone in rooms too large for a single child. Another window. The next window does not open gently. The boards rip free violently. You are of age now. You were told the truth, not with words, but with iron. Your siblings were not sent away. They were sold, as you are sold now. The cold keep vanishes behind you as shackles replace its walls. A cramped cage. Bodies. Too many bodies. The smell of fear. It's as if even hunger has a smell. You are so hungry. Then another window. The mines. The same mines your father once marched to defend. The air is thick with dust. Your hands bleed. You swing a pick where dwarves once stood as free men. But there is no honor here. Only survival. You're starting to remember why you forgot these things. Then one more window. The final window. A familiar voice. Though you have not heard it before this moment. A small voice. Coming from a small frame with sharp eyes. Measuring you up. He studies you not like livestock, but like potential. Coins change hands. Chains are removed. You expect another master. Instead, you are given tools, food, a bed, and a name spoken without contempt, Rogar. This is the first time you met Pennypocker. The darkness seems a little bit thinner here. The chamber you're in changes. No longer peering through a window, you find yourself in a keep. One you remember, cold, dark, and alone. All the windows stand open now, every memory exposed. In the center of the room you stand, you are now forged from all of it. This is all what made you. The windows all fade as you see this room that you're in. Not shattered, but not closed, just simply gone. The circular room dissolves into shadow until only one single corridor remains before you. Long, stone, familiar. At the far end, you can see a figure. You can recall this figure to be your aunt. She's exactly as you remember her. Thin mouth, sharp eyes, hands folded with the same cold composure she wore when speaking of coin and duty and usefulness. She doesn't seem surprised to see you at all. She smiles. Look at you. Her voice is warm in the way a blade is warmed by fire, as it seems to cut through you, remembering her voice once again. You survived. Look at you. You are so small, so fragile, just like your father. All honor and no sense. He would have died eventually anyway. She steps forward, stops in front of you, tilting her head. I made you strong. Yes, by now you should understand that strength. Someone had to call the raiders to raid those villages, those farms. They aren't going to raid themselves. Someone had to make sure those mines stayed hungry. Yes. And your mother, such a delicate thing. Took so little poison to quiet her suffering. You should thank me, truly. You would still be soft if it wasn't for me. Dwarves are meant to be stone, unbreakable. And now look at you. You are strong, like stone. You're welcome. Her smile widens. You're exactly what you were meant to become. Then she walks down the corridor and pushes a heavy wooden door open. The door to her bedchamber. She doesn't even look back. The door remains slightly ajar after she enters. Light slits through the cracks. For a long moment, nothing moves. Then the corridor grows very quiet, very still. The light from the doorway stretches across the floor until it reaches your boots. You watch the light as inside the room, just visible through the opening, lies a familiar object tossed carelessly in the corner. Beneath the dust and the cobwebs, you see your father's axe. Forgotten, discarded, waiting. What would you like to do? You pick up his axe, then you begin making your way to the door. As you open the door, you see your aunt lying comfortably, snug in her bed, sleeping, with all of her great luxuries and silk all around her. You see a chest overflowing with gold, no doubt, brought from some of the gold, maybe from your family's selling to the slavers. Who knows? What would you like to do? Okay. We're going to pause right there. Come back to that moment. Okay. So, Ryan, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. How you doing, bud?
Doing well. So you find yourself in that basement all alone, cloaked in darkness. You can see.
Floating.
I'm sorry?
I'm flying down, so I'm in the air, hovering over this magic circle and the wizard.
Okay.
Knowing magic circles, I probably don't want to get near it. So I would like to cast hold on one second, my character sheet reset. Spells. Vortex Warp. I would like to cast Vortex Warp on the wizard.
Okay.
Teleporting him into my arms.
Technically, Vortex Warp requires a Constitution save, or they can forego that. We'll allow them to just forego that, so I'm not going to resist you. And so, sure.
Since he's unconscious.
Unoccupied space, so he ends up in front of you. You have to catch him. You know,
Sure.
but he's there.
Great. I catch him and fly back out of the basement.
So as you begin to fly out of the basement, you can see the door, the light from it, and it begins to, as you approach it, it seems to get further and further away. The more and more you go, the closer and closer you get to it, the smaller and further away it becomes.
The further away the door becomes?
Yeah, the light from the door, like you broke through the door into this room, mainly darkness. You see a little bit of light on the ground where the bed was. There's a circle.
My
wizard. As you're flying up, the door seems to get further and further away from you.
So I'm going to land. And there's a staircase you said that was going all the way up to the door?
Staircase?
Yeah. I will trot my way up the staircase.
You came down a ladder. Right. You did come down a ladder. Yeah, you came down a ladder. But yeah, like I said, as you go, it defeats logic and physics. Okay? It just continues to get further and further, like, kind of like Alice in Wonderland. Closer you get, the further
can I make an Arcana check on what the hell
definitely.
is going on here?
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. That's an 11 plus, I believe it was 8. Let me see. Arcana, yes. So a 19.
Okay. So, trying to figure out what's going on, looking around, you could feel like the wizard in your hands, but then it's like smoke. And it just disappears. And you see him back on the bed in the middle of the room, circle around.
Damn it.
As you're looking through the darkness, you see what looks like a orange orb that begins to glow softly in the distance.
Can I get a closer look at this orb and do an Arcana check on the orb?
Okay.
That's another 19.
Yeah. So, as you move forward into the darkness, past the darkness, into the orange glow,
with my lantern on my side.
Just roll me a perception first.
Yeah, sure. I have my 15 feet radius of sunlight.
Mhm.
Perception is a plus. Wait. Yeah, it's a +6, so dirty 20.
So, as you move through the orange glow, Okay, and start looking around, trying to figure out what's going on. You can tell that this is definitely arcana, magical of
Arcane.
nature, but you're not sure exactly what it is that's going on, like what's been cast. It's kind of you're not really sure what's going on. You're not even sure where you are, but you don't think you're in Kansas anymore. You feel like you're somewhere else in another plane of existence. You're definitely not in a basement.
Can I shoot the orb?
Yeah, but as you continue moving forward through the orange, okay, you notice that the darkness begins to fade away. And you start to see a forest begin to materialize. A forest made of mushrooms the size of cottages that lean between the trees. Their caps flowing faintly like lanterns, dripping pale spores that drift lazily through the air. The closer you approach, the clearer it becomes. So as you're in the darkness, see as you start heading towards the orange, it starts to open up to a forest, okay? Like the forest you were in before you went down to this basement, okay? But behind you is the darkness in the room. You can see Reeves is there. What would you like to do?
Oh, so this forest was like it looks like what it was before the Feywild?
Yeah, it looks kind of, almost like you're stepping back into the Feywild.
Oh.
Almost like it's right, like in the basement. That was more Feywild. You found it. Awesome, right?
Now that I don't have the wizard, am I able to fly up towards the door?
As you fly up towards the door, you can see that the closer you get, the further it seems to be.
Damn it. All right, I go through the orb.
Okay.
I didn't know if it was the wizard or if it was like
Of course, try all
me having the
possibilities.
wizard. Yeah.
Caps glowing like lanterns. So you start making your way into emerge into a crooked clearing.
Yes.
In the center stands a tilted wooden tower, impossibly narrow, leaning slightly, almost like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, where it's just a little off center. It's just tilted a little bit,
Yeah.
But somehow it seems stable. You can see lanterns that float in the air around it, suspended without chains or hooks. And before the tower stands Reeves, robed, hair wild, eyes, spectacles, slightly cracked, clearly exhausted, but yet still acting in defiance, it seems. Across from him stands a tall, elegant woman dressed in layered black silks. Her beauty striking at first glance until she smiles. A smile that's far too wide to be human. Somehow predatory. All right. So you hear,
All right.
you always make this more difficult than it needs to be, Reeves. If you would simply hand it over, we all return to our respective miserable miseries in peace. You hear Reeves as he, writes the glasses on his face. If I had a copper for every time a hag promised peace, I'd have retired 3 apocalypses ago. She sighs. You wound me. We're neighbors after all. You're not my neighbor, he says. You're an infestation that learned etiquette. She softly laughs, clearly entertained rather than insulted. As you continue forward into the clearing, the woman turns her head slightly towards you, not startled, almost as if she's been expecting. Oh, good. Witnesses. I was worried this would become one of those tedious private arguments back and forth and back and forth. Well, it's about time, Reeves says. I was beginning to suspect you all stopped for tea halfway through a nightmare. Where are the rest of your friends? He's saying directly to you.
Yeah, I know. Spencer's going back and forth in his head, debating whether or not this is a time to talk or a time to fight. They are. They are safe where I left them in the house.
So we're going to pause there. Okay. Andrew, in the house. You there, Andrew?
I heard you.
Okay, so you're there in the house. You look and you see that Cody's gone. Find yourself alone in the house. You can see the broken remains of what looks like a cellar door and a dark pit, that Ryan had disappeared down. What are you doing?
What am I doing? That's a great question. What is I doing? Um, you know what? I'm just gonna walk around and see what kind of trouble I can get into.
As you begin walking around, you feel the house lurch. Go ahead and roll a dexterity save.
Uh-oh. I rolled a. Let's see. Where is my? I need to go find that room. There you are. Where is my save? That will be a 19 on the dexterity save.
Nice. So you feel the whole house seem to lurch as you're kind of poking around looking for whatever. Whatever it is you were looking for, you found it. Trouble. And you can see out the doorway, you can see the outside as it seems to tilt sideways, and you're feeling yourself tilt sideways, and then juts downwards, and you feel yourself being tossed upwards. Okay, and you're thrown across the ground, but you grab hold of something at the last moment. You're only going to take half of 10 points. So that's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage that you take as you grab hold of the doorway just at the last moment as everything seems to tumble past you. You can feel everything tumbling over you and so forth, but you are lurched high up in the air. Like now, you're at least 15 feet above the ground, as you can see down from the doorway. Okay.
That's pretty terrifying.
Okay. And then you notice that the ceiling begins to take shape in some strange manner as the house begins to twist and crack and shake. And then you feel it start to implode on you. Okay. As the walls start to tear away, revealing a huge gaping maw of a mouth that you are in. And the house is now trying to eat you. Okay.
What?
And then we're going to go ahead and take ourselves back to the cottage over with everyone else. Okay, so you guys are at Reeves' house, Gracie and Chris. Okay, there is a pixie that is with you. Okay, the pixie that Ryan had mentioned to you before that that was told to kind of stick around with the party. Okay. As Ryan told it to wait here at the cottage in case Reeves kind of came back or whatever the case may have been. They didn't really know what was going on at that time. But you guys are all there sitting in the cottage as you can see the pixie. She's very unrestful. She's like, I really don't think that we should leave those guys, doing whatever, I feel like we need to go check them out.
Very well then. Lead the way.
Chris, are you there with us? Chris, aka Drake, are you there with us, buddy?
I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm over here like going, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Okay,
Sorry.
so the pixie feels like something is wrong. I'm going to ask both you and Gracie to go both roll a perception check, please.
Oh, that was a nat 20. That's a 25.
25. Nice.
And I got a 16.
16. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So, both of you hear the sounds of like crashing. You may even hear the sounds of your friend screaming as the house that he is in is now trying to eat him. Speaking of which, Andrew, go ahead and roll initiative. And Gracie and Chris, if you would like to, you guys can go ahead and roll initiative as well. See how long it takes for you guys to get to them. Okay?
Are we about to fight a pixie?
No, we're about to fight a house.
A house. A mushroom house.
Wow.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be a mushroom house?
Tripping on mushrooms.
It's like Monster House, but like mushroom.
All right.
I got a 13, by the way.
I got a 14. 14 for Hammer.
Okay. 13 and a 14. And Andrew, what do you got?
I read him that 24, 25.
Okay, you will definitely be going first. Okay. Chase. All right. So you're in this gaping maw of a house's mouth. Okay. So you can see in the distance like the house you came from. Like literally, these guys are neighbors. So it's like a block, give or take, down the way, and there's these night hags that live down the way. Okay. So you can kind of see the house. You can see your friends kind of making their way out, as you're hoisted high up into the air. Okay. So go ahead and what are you doing?
So like I'm like hoisted in the air, basically. My feet are not on the ground.
Yeah, you're in the house still. And you're like just inside the front door. So you grabbed onto the front door to keep from falling previously as you rolled your dexterity. Okay. And so that's why you're at the front door. Okay. So you could conceivably get up and jump out of the house. Okay. If you wanted to before the mouth came down. Okay. You did roll initiative, so you're going before the house. That's great. All right.
I'm definitely gonna get out of the house before it eats me. That doesn't seem very.
It is going to be a 15-foot drop. I did mention that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get you to go ahead and make a jump check for me. Okay.
You only use my athletics.
Athletics, very good.
What was that first one? Okay. So for athletics, it's a dirty 20.
Nice. I see you have advantage with your athletics. Very good. So yeah, you spring down to the ground and land without any trouble. Okay. And I'll say that because you did so well, I'm going to have you just take half of 3 points, which is going to be like 2 points of bludgeoning damage that you take from landing, just from the height. Okay. I almost want to negate that because of your natural 20, but that's not really how natural 20 works in skill checks. But either way, you take half of the bludgeoning damage from tumbling down to the ground because you're jumping 15 feet. So 10 feet is no problem. 15 feet starts to get a little bit.
Right.
Okay. But you are on the ground. Okay. So that is your movement. Okay. And we'll say that's also that'll eat up your bonus action, but you said you still have an action, and you can see, and this. So now instead of just like a normal like toadstool home that was kind of made up of, I believe it was wood and it had brick and it had stone that was all mashed up together. You see, this thing has full legs that seem to be coming down like trunks from a tree, and it has arms that have sprouted out from it like that of a tree. Okay. The windows seem to be like eyes, and you can see them locked on you. Okay. Are you staying where you are? Are you trying to attack this thing, or are you
I was
running
gonna say
away?
I'm about to pull my rifle and just go to town on this thing.
All right, go ahead.
Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. Where did you go? Hold on, do I have a? Yeah, I have. That will be a 27 to hit.
Okay. That'll hit.
Gotcha. We'll do this now. So that first hit is going to be 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And
21?
then that'll be 21. And then I'll go ahead and go for my second attack. That'll be a 23 to hit.
23. All right, 21 and 23. Okay.
No, I mean, the 23 is to hit for my second
23
attack.
definitely hits.
Gotcha. And then that'll be 18 points of damage for that hit.
Okay.
And just because this thing tried to eat me, we're gonna use my two favorite words of the English language.
Yeah.
Fireball.
What?
Fireball.
I think fireball is
I
technically
wish.
one word.
Yeah, technically fireball is one word. I was gonna say action surge because I take being eaten personally.
If I say fire,
You say ball.
and then ball, there's a space there. There you go. Fire, ball. Not the right
you're
word.
You're gonna make a use your action search. Very good.
Yeah. And then that first hit will come. I rolled a 19 on the dice, but because I have improved critical, that is the critical.
Okay.
So let me do that. So that hit is going to come at 33 points of damage.
All right. Nice.
And then I got one more attack. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that'll be 23 points of damage.
All right. And will that end your turn?
That will officially end my turn.
Very good. All right. So That'll bring us to Amric. Amric, you come out of your cottage over there. You can see that, there was a nice, cozy, kind of slightly creepy looking mushroom house down the way. Now it's got legs and arms, and you can see your friend Chase that is shooting his rifle up at it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's being really mean to that poor mushroom.
It's
I
a
wonder,
Tuesday, right? So.
I wonder what that mushroom did to him.
If only you knew.
Took your manhood, huh? Well, you didn't need it. So I think we should try. I mean, it looks like this is the enemy. So I'm gonna try to roast the. I'm gonna set the mushroom on fire. I'm gonna
Looks
use
like this is
fireball.
the enemy. No more no surer words have ever been spoken.
Yeah, this is obviously the enemy, especially if pumpernickel bread is shooting it. So I'll firebolt the house. I look over at Gracie. Is she attacking the house?
Well, Gracie hasn't had an opportunity to attack the house yet, as you go first.
Do I go before her?
Yes, you do.
Oh, so I look over at Genevieve and I'm like, are we attacking a mushroom for real?
Seems like it.
We're still in the Fae, right? Pat, we're
Yeah,
still
you're
in
in
the
the
Fae.
Underfay. To be
All right.
specific.
Instead of attacking the mushroom, I'm gonna walk up and try to ask the mushroom if it would care to explain its position on what's going on here.
Okay. So I'm literally using the stat block from Baba Lazaga's Creeping Hut. So let me see if it does have. It doesn't appear to have a an ability to speak.
All right.
So it does not seem to acknowledge you.
Okay. I look at the dark bread man and ask him if he started this or if the house started this. That'd be you, Scrappy. Did you start this fight?
Hell no. How do I say it? That motherfucker right there tried to eat me.
Did you go inside the house and then it decided you were inside its innards and it was just going to digest you?
Yes, that's exactly how that
Um, well, did you knock first?
went. Knock. It's
So
abandoned.
this is kind of a long conversation for 6 seconds of combat.
Yeah, I'm going to hold my action.
Okay.
I'm thinking that maybe this poor mushroom was minding its own business and something went inside it. Yeah, so I'm gonna hold my action and see what the paladin does.
See what happens next. Very good. All right, so that brings us to Gwen.
Indeed. Sorry, if my iPad would stop geeking out real quick. There we go. Okay, maybe. Sorry, it's being dumb.
Pat,
Yo.
I gotta take these 3 packages over and throw them in Bones' truck across the street. I will be right back.
Yeah, sure, man.
All right.
I'll try not to kill you.
Yeah, the mushroom house eats Amric while I'm gone. That'd be great.
So Gwen, did you
Sorry.
help locating something on your character sheet?
No, my iPad's like geeking out and won't actually like load it without spazzing. Okay, maybe.
I do have your character sheet
Okay.
pulled up, so if you wanted any help, I could help you with telling you what it would be.
Okay. We may have to do that because it's not wanting to load.
No big deal. I even have your character sheet currently pulled up on YouTube, so the whole world can see your character sheet.
Yeah, it's not letting me see it.
Yeah, it's no big deal. What are you wanting to do?
I was wanting to do to like divine sense.
Okay. So divine sense is in like your
Like the paladin thing.
yeah. So divine sense as an action, you detect. Okay, detect good, evil. Okay, this is that one. Okay, all right. So, all right. So I was checking its actual type before for things of this nature, and it would not have a smell or odor, as it is technically unaligned and is a gargantuan construct. So it doesn't
Oh, okay.
doesn't give off any kind of weird smell. But okay, but you can detect some fiendish magic coming from it. Okay, as technically it has been affected by fiendish magic. Okay, so we'll say that it does smell a little bit, has a faint smell of sulfur.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over at Amric and I'm definitely gonna be like, yeah, this house is not friendly. I smell sulfur. And you said that uses my action.
Let's see. It appears that it is an action.
Oh, okay. I guess that ends my turn then.
Okay, very good. So, we are gonna start attacking you. There, Andrew, aka Chase. We've got 3 attacks we're gonna do. These are all from its roots, aka limbs. It's gonna
Wait, who
attack
can?
you first with 1. Okay, this is going to be a total of a 14 to hit. Nope, wait, that's a 9, not a 2. All right, so that'll be a total of a 21 to hit.
Damn.
Ah, that is your AC. Okay. All right, so that'll be. This is where it gets bad. Damage.
So is this like a fungal mimic?
No, this is more like. Are you familiar with Curse of Strahd at all?
Yeah, I played it like multiple times with you.
Right.
And
so
then
this
the
is
old
like Baba Lazaga's Creeping Hut. Like literally, I'm using the stat block from it because it's the same thing. It's the Hag's home anime.
it's a cursed hut. It's a cursed house thing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
10.
Oh, poor house.
16 plus.
It knows not what
8.
it does.
All right. So that is going to be 24 points of bludgeoning damage from the first hit, Andrew.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm
That's a
going to
lot.
make the second attack. The second one is going to hit as well. All right, so this is bad. 16 plus 10. That's going to be 26 plus 8. That's going to be 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
As the once great Randy Marsh once said, I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell. Okay. Yeah, that's about almost 60 points of damage in 2 hits. So it has a plus 12 to hit. Let's see if it hits with a third. It's going to hit with a third.
Jesus.
That was a 26 to hit.
I mean, either way you look at it, I'm gonna be knocked down because I only have 9.
Okay, so 8 plus 12. That's going to be 21. And another 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I only have 9 points left, so.
All right. So you see this, so Gwen and Amric, as you're trying to figure out whether this thing is evil or not, you see it slash at your friend with 2 of its, root-like mandibles or arms, and then kicks him, and he flies backwards in your guys' direction, and he is unconscious, unresponsive.
Well, I mean, apparently he didn't pay the room fee. I mean,
I look at Amber. Should I save him?
I guess we should save the poor little guy. I bet he just didn't pay the right amount for the room rent.
Who knows?
So we're gonna kill the house, or we're just gonna
Hold
beat
on,
the house.
before we get there, I need to go back over to Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm in a new world, in another new world, in another new world. Yay!
Yeah, the world's discovery. Okay. It's about time. Okay. So Reeves, turns to you and says, well, it's about time you guys showed up. Where are your friends? And what was your response to that?
My response was safe and sound back at the house. And I'm regretting that. Oh man. If only I knew.
You see the woman, she stands up slowly and she clasps her hands behind her back. She says to you, you arrived at an inconvenient moment. Your wizard and I were discussing ownership of a rather delicate matter. She then glances back at Reeves. He believes it belongs to him.
It belongs to him.
It belongs to who is strong enough to keep it. What did you say, sorry?
I said it belongs to him.
Yes, of course, of course. And right there, Reeves says, that's why no one invites hags to academic conferences. The Coven sister appearance, or expression kind of tightens as you guys are giving her the razz. She says, enough games, Reeves. Give me the Heartstone. He says, I would, but I seem to have misplaced it. Her smile returns, a little bit thinner now. You expect me to believe that, Reeves? No, I expect you to believe that I'm clever enough to put it in a place that you'll never find it. You think hiding it on your person protects you? Oh, it's not on my person. That would be reckless, he says. It's somewhere very far away, a pocket dimension, sealed, keyed to my will alone. Even if you tear this tower apart stone by stone, or destroy my vessel, all you're going to find is laundry. You can't safeguard it forever, Reeves. He says, I don't need to. I just need to keep it away from you longer than you are around, I guess. So you seem to have come in with a dispute between them arguing over something called a Heartstone.
Yes.
Would you like to roll an Arcana on a Heartstone?
I would love to. Thank you for offering.
No problem, buddy.
That is going to probably be a success. 27?
Okay. 27?
Yeah.
You may even have it right on here. No, not as 27. Yeah. So a Heartstone is actually a relic created by hags for hags. Helps imbue their powers, making them more powerful.
Mm.
It definitely would not belong to Reeves, as it is definitely created by the same magic that gives the hags their energy, their power. Okay. Reeves obviously has stolen this thing.
Yet I'm inclined to be on Reeve's side. Because fuck these hags. Excuse my language.
Good. So what are you wanting to do here, Ryan?
I'm not very good at intimidating. And that's just going to lead to a fight anyway. What can I do? Is a fantastic question.
Okay.
What is this hag wearing and or have as? Oh, it doesn't have weapons. It just has like a stick, a wand, a staff, whatever.
Yeah, you don't even really see much of that. You see like a woman that looks very fair, but yet, how you say, is looks predatory. A little, just doesn't look quite human. And so you're asking, what can you do?
All right. God damn it. All right. I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and say, I think I got one of those heartstones right here. I reach in, I pull out the middle finger, and I cast Fairy Fire on her.
Okay, nice.
She makes
Um,
she needs to make a deck save of
yeah.
16 or higher.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just check something. Yeah, 16 or higher. Let me make that. She's gonna fail. I mean, she doesn't have a 16, so she's gonna fail. But let's say, yeah. Why not? So you see, what color light are you choosing?
Yeah, let's go with a bright golden light.
Okay, so you see a bright golden light emerge around her, making her glow brilliantly. And then behind her, you see two more figures that seem illuminated by your light. That seems to outline them.
Motherfucker. I'm surrounded. Reeves, back me up here.
Yeah, so hold on. I'm trying to find this point. Okay. I got this whole thing.
Oh. Oh shit! Sorry.
So you see, um, Reeves and the witches kind of. You see them there still illuminated, but behind them you see a number of doors, 3 doors that seem to open. Okay. And behind each of the doors, you can see another Reeves.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So there's multiple Reeveses here. Let me go ahead and get from you another Arcana check. You can use
Sure,
religion
why not?
check. You can use, nature check. You can use whatever you feel appropriate.
So you said Arcana?
Uh-huh.
All right, not the best, but it'll do. 15.
Okay. So, you're beginning to get the sneaking suspicion that this may not be a simple another dimension. Okay. But maybe this is Reeves. Maybe you're inside Reeves. Well, not exactly. Inside Reeves' dream.
This is Inception. I don't like Inception. Mm.
So you're starting to discover that you're not exactly in a normal dimension. You're somewhere inside of Reeves's mind, somewhere with the hags, somewhere somehow, whatever you did, wherever you went, you ain't in Kansas anymore. So Do you wanna sit on that and stir?
Yeah, I'll sit on that and stir.
We're gonna go back
Stir the
outside.
pot a little bit.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Cody. I kind of gotta pause you just a little bit longer, okay? And now then, to the outside we have Amric and Gwen, but before that we have Chase. Chase, make a death save.
Oh shit.
Chase is gonna die. Chase is
19
gonna die.
for the death save.
19 for the death save. So that's a success. You can mark one success on your saves. Okay.
Woo.
Woohoo. Amric, it is up to you. You see your friend Chase has been tossed into the ground. You know, he's a little bit of a bloody heap. But he's still breathing, even though it's a little bit weak. And this large mushroom house continues to lurch forward. What would you like to do? It's about 90 feet in front of you.
Yeah, hang on a sec. I'm looking for something. I thought I had. I thought I had a healing potion. It doesn't look like I do. I thought I had one. Okay. Can I get to Chase?
Sure. Let's say you could use your your movement and your action as a whole deal and make your way over to Chase. You won't have an attack action. You'll use all of your movement to get there. But yeah,
how far away is he?
Well, the house is going to be 90 feet in front of you. We'll say Chase is laying in the ground about 60 feet in front of you.
Okay, well then I move 30 feet up. I use my bonus action to Misty Step the rest of the way to him.
Okay.
And then when I get to him, I'm gonna try to administer first aid with a really low medicine skill, and see if I can at least, I don't have any healing, but maybe I can.
Go ahead and attempt a medicine check.
I rolled a 15 plus 2, so that's a 17.
17? Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so you stabilize Chase. Yay.
Yeah, I mean,
so
I
he's
can't.
stable. He's not conscious. He just doesn't have to roll death saves anymore. He's still unconscious. Okay. And that is, if that ends your turn, Chase. I mean, Amric.
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Gwen, it is your turn. You see Amric move forward with the assistance of a little bit of Fey magic and makes his way over to Chase, kneeling by his side, administering some medical assistance.
Okay. So since he's doing medical stuff, I will attack the house.
Kill the house. Kill the house.
I downloaded the app so I can look at my stuff. I hate the setup, but how far away am I from the house?
90 feet.
Okay.
1 million miles.
Crap. Okay. Well, I want to move closer. And I want to get out my Holy Avenger pistol. And if I move 60 feet, like my full movement, or no, it's 30, not 60. I'm dumb. I'll be at 60 feet.
What's the attack? What's the
Crap. Well, the little pistol is like 40 feet to 120 feet.
So it's going to be a disadvantage. The 120 feet is for the long range. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hope I roll good. Natural 20. I want to cry.
You roll
Because
an
then I did.
Wow.
Ah! I can't use it either because it's a disadvantage. Sad. The one time I actually crit, I can't even use it. Okay.
So I will mention that as a paladin, you do start every session with a heroic inspiration. I don't know if you do that or not.
Oh, yeah, you did. It's okay though. I still rolled a pretty good roll. Even if I have a plus 13.
Yeah.
So
You got to roll really bad to hit.
yeah, like really bad.
So what is your
22 is the lowest.
all right, that does hit.
Sad. One day I will get that crit.
We're because it is imbued with fiendish magic, it will work normally with the fiendish stuff. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So rolling damage for regular damage.
How much?
I- That's
Poison damage?
disgusting, and I love it. That is. Let me math to be correct.
She said she's got a math.
That's gonna be 27 damage.
27. Okay. Will that end your turn?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. It looks like the only bonus actions you have is the second wind and sanctuary.
Yeah.
Uh, which no, I'm not saying you got to do it or anything like that, but you move forward 30 feet, you'd be within 30 feet of like Andrew and Amric. Seeing as how Amric is aiding him right now, what you could do if you wanted to, it's only because you technically have the ability, and I'm not sure that you're very familiar with everything, but you have Sanctuary. You could cast Sanctuary on Chase. That would mean that if the creature intended to continue to attack Chase, even though he couldn't defend himself, it would have to choose a different target. Not saying it's going to want to, but it's what I would do. You don't have to do that. Okay?
I mean, sure we can.
All right. Sure. You cast Sanctuary on Andrew. And that will bring us to the monster. So The monster, seeing as how we hit Chase and knocked him down to the ground, and then you shot at it with a holy weapon, it's going to attack you. Okay? It's going to lob a rock. Okay? It grabs a big rock and hurls it through the air in your direction. This is a natural 20. Can't write this. This is a natural 20. So, 8, 16, 12. So it's going to make that 30. There we go. 28. 23, 30. You're going to take 38 points of bludgeoning damage from the rock that is thrown at you. It was a natural 20. And then the mushroom is going to scurry forward. Okay. And we're going to make 2 attacks at Amrit. With its 2 hands. Root-like hands.
This is the house.
The house is making an attack against you. The first one is going to be a 27 to hit.
I didn't even bother this stupid house.
I know.
Oh, this house is going down.
Quick
27
question.
to hit. And the second one is, yeah. What was your question?
Since it moved forward, wouldn't it have gone past me?
No, because you were 90 feet away from it. Well, technically you were 60 feet away from it. Amric moved forward and then used his Misty Step, so he was only 30 feet away from it.
Oh, okay.
So because Amric was in front of you, he hit Amric with a melee attack and then lobbed a rock at you for a ranged attack. So I'm attacking everyone.
Gotcha.
I'm not just attacking one person. Okay.
No, all good. I thought it ran past me. That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
I didn't know Emmerich was in front of me.
No, not at all. So I'm gonna do damage for the root. So it's gonna be 12. And plus 4 is going to be 16. Plus 2 is going to be 20. Plus 8. That's going to be 28 points. And the second attack is going to be a 17 to hit. Is that going to hit?
17?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
Looks like it barely hits unless you have like a shield or something like that, or reaction.
Let's look to see if I have a reaction. I don't think I do that. No.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
No, I don't have a reaction, so
Right.
And I don't have a shield, so it would hit me.
All right, so the second one's going to hit. That's going to be 10, 18. That's going to be 20. It's going to be another 28. So it's going to be 2 servings of 28 points of damage.
Both times?
Yeah, literally roll the same damage both times.
All right, this house sucks ass.
Yep, ugly encounter.
Who pissed this house off? I'm going to kick their ass.
Okay, so shall we go back to Spencer?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
So Spencer, you're in a dream. Somehow you're in some strange dimension, some dream dimension. Okay. And somehow you've walked into Reeves' dream. You can see different, versions of Reeves behind the different doors. Okay.
Okay.
Help you out a little bit of you want to roll me a perception first, and then I'll ask you to roll me an insight.
23 for perception.
Very good. Go ahead and roll me an insight then.
Oh. 7. You know what? God damn it. All right, yeah, it's a 7.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to tell you what you see, and you can decide what it might mean.
Sure.
As you look into the different windows or different doors, okay, you can see 3 different versions of Reeves, other than the one that you see on top of the tower that's debating with this hag that happens to be 3 hags. You see through the 3 doors, you see 3 different versions of Reeves. And when I say versions, one looks as though he might be unsure of himself. Okay. Second guessing everything he does. Another one seems afraid, fearful of something that may come to pass. And the other one seems angry, as though they are short tempered and short sighted.
Um God damn it. Let me look at one of my abilities real quick. Oh, I could use that on myself. Okay, that's good. That was a 3 plus. Does an 11 on my insight make a difference?
Sure.
Because I used Flash of Genius on myself?
Okay. Sure. Why not? So you seem to get the understanding that none of these Reeves seem to know the other one exists. Only from your perspective can you see all the Reeves.
And so what I'm getting at is that this is my interpretation at least, is these invisible Reeves are a manifestation of his emotions that are currently going on in this moment in his dream state.
And his dream state was probably him on the bed when you first entered. So the hag is talking to one of those dream states, and you see 3 others as well. None of them seems to know the others exist. As though the hags are talking to them one by one, trying to get the information out of
Can I shoot at this damn hag in his head?
You can if you like.
Violence is the only answer.
Violence is not the answer.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Dirty 20 hits. You shoot with what? Your pistol?
My rifle, my hunting rifle, my magical hunting rifle.
So you shoot with the rifle. You see it pierce the hag woman, go right on through her. She then turns from this beautiful woman to this callous, old, hideous looking demonic woman, revealing herself to be a true, night hag. Says, "You can't hurt me here."
Then come with me and take me to a place I can.
You hear Reese say, "Here, where are we?" You hear this hag, "Quiet, you." You want to
I'm
roll another
looking for an
insight, you can roll another
exit at
insight.
this point.
You want to roll another insight out, you can roll another insight.
Great. 18.
Reeves doesn't know he's dreaming.
Ah. Hey Reeves. This hag has you knocked out and we're in your head right now. You need to wake the hell up.
Wake up. What do you mean? Devious. Simply devious. As you speak, you can see confidence beginning to return to Reeves. The ground trembles. Mountains rise high in seconds. Storms spiral overhead. Constellations rearrange themselves at a simple gesture. You hear the hag frantically, "No, no, wait! This isn't your dream!" Reeves answers, "It is now," he says. She collapses into a pale, writhing grub as she shrinks further and further. And Reeves reaches down with a single hand and picks up the small grub. An enormous shadowed maw rises from the firelight below as he drops her down a chasm, basically that opens up into a basic pit of hell, and she goes down to the little fissure that seals behind her. He turns to you and he's like, "You have to wake me up."
Do you have any idea of how I can do that? You're kind of laying down in the magic circle right now.
Break the circle.
Got it. How do I do that?
I have to do everything myself, he says, as he's adjusting his glasses. It's written. It's made with physical. Just break the circle.
Okay. Okay. I got it. See ya. How do I get out of here? I look
right.
for an exit.
So, as you start making your way back to Searoom, right, into the room where Reeves was, you watch as Cody, aka Rogar, begins emerging from the darkness with a sharp axe raised above his head, about to attack and kill Reeves.
Oh?
It seems you can see Rogar. His eyes are closed as he walks about, almost as though he is in a dreamlike state.
Oh,
So here we are back to where Rogar was at the beginning, walking into a room with an axe to kill his aunt. It's not his aunt. It's Reeves.
fuck. Uh, shit. How close am I to this magic circle? You know what? I'm just going
You're
to
within
tackle
30
him.
feet. You're within
I'm
30
going to
feet.
tackle
Okay?
him.
You tackle very good. Okay. You charge forward and tackle Rogar. Okay. Go ahead and make a attack. This is a
Great.
a standard, you're not trying to attack him with your sword or axe. This is just an
Yeah.
unarmed strike.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does, in fact, hit. Rogar. So, there you are. Mind your own business. Come to claim revenge for your family's wrongful doing. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, some butthead just tackles you. Okay? Tackles you down to the ground. Okay? Make it opposed to grapple. Or trying to attack you down to the ground. You're going to do this with a disadvantage. So basically, okay, 4. Yeah, so you tackle him down to the ground. Okay. No trouble at all. You have Rogar on the ground. Rogar, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw. And I'll give you advantage. $20. Perfect. Okay. So you suddenly the room you're in, all the mirrors or windows and stuff like that, it all fades away. You're in a room of darkness. On top of you is your friend. Lying in a bed next to you is Reeves. Your aunt is nowhere around. That room is nowhere around. You're in. Everything is changed. Everything is different. Okay. Suddenly you're awake. And you're wherever Ryan was. You guys are all together. Okay. Ryan, you were told to do something to the circle.
Yes, I'm going to try to smudge the circle with whatever it is that it's written from. Elementalism. Let's see what I can do with this. I can create a spray of water. Yay! I'll try to like wash it away with elementalism.
All right, sure. You use your elementalism. This is your water that you're using that you manifest from your hand. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. It sprays out of the ground and
yeah, I create a spray of water of cool mist that lightly dampens creatures and objects in a 5-foot cube.
So you can see like chalk and ash that's lined out across the ground, and as you hit it with the water, it dissolves and it runs away. Begins to mat. And of course, then you can see that the figure on the bed, Reeves, he opens his eyes and sits up. He's like, "Who the hell are you guys? Wait, you look familiar," he says, looking at you there, Ryan. "But
Yes.
where am I? What are we? What is going on here?"
You're finally awake. Congratulations. Welcome to the world of the living, I guess. Wherever this world is.
Oh,
You're in the basement of a hag's house.
extra dimensional portal.
Yeah.
Mm.
That walks away from us as we get closer to it. It goes further away. It's very strange.
He says, "Don't worry," adjusting his glasses. "I've got just the thing for that." And he
Great.
says, hold on to my robes." Okay, as he asks you guys to go put a hand on his robes, he casts a spell, basically teleportation or dimension door, blah blah blah, whatever. But really, what this is going from one plane to another. So he's traveling through planes, and as it would be, roll initiative.
Yay!
So as you guys are outside fighting this mushroom monstrosity, you see kind of like, Star Trek, you see a couple of different a couple of different people beam in, as it were. Three of them, in fact. Ryan, aka Spencer, Rogar, and some strange new person, a human, wearing some strange glasses, wearing pouches and so forth. Definitely a wizard like person. Could be your Reeves guy. Who knows? But 11 for Rogar. And what do you got, Ryan?
The one time that critting doesn't matter. I got a 23.
23. So you're going to be going first in initiative. And the house
Brother,
is
you're
still
telling
one.
me. Getting credit with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ryan, you're up first.
Great. So what is the house doing? I'm just going to
Great question. What is the house doing? The house is clawing at your friend, Amric, with giant like hands. Also, it's thrown a boulder at Gwen. Yeah, it's on top of Amric and Chase. You can see Chase is already fallen and he's unconscious, and it looks like Amric's right behind him. If I'm correct, Amric's HP, he'd be right at the door.
Yeah, I'm in deep shit.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to run out and shoot at the claws of the house.
All right. Make some attacks.
First one is a 24 to hit.
Okay. 24 will hit. Yeah, puzzles suck in D&D, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. At least it wasn't a door.
Shoot it. When you can't just shoot it. I have to use my brain. No, I just want to roll dice.
Fuck. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. The first one does 14 damage.
Nice.
And then the second one is a crit for 32.
32 points. Nice.
Oh man.
Nicely
Total
done.
46 piercing.
Let's see. 1, 18, 33, 23, 27, 14, 32. You guys are getting close. And you can see that the walls of the house are beginning to crack and they coming undone. You can start seeing holes starting to appear within the physical structure, as though the damage you're doing is starting to have an effect on it. Okay, it's coming apart. Chase, you are still unconscious. I'm sorry, Spencer. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Chase, you're still unconscious, so you cannot have an action, but you do not need to make a death saving throw because you are now, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're at least stable. That brings us to Amric. Amric, you are looking a little bit rough, and just as you can see that this creature is going to be bringing down a mighty maw to try to snuff you out, you see your friends suddenly appear and start shooting at this creature. So it seems help has arrived after all. What would you like to do? AKA Chris, AKA Drake.
I forgot I was muted again. Sorry. I want to make it scream in pain. Thinking about what I can use that would do the most amount of inconvenient crap to it. So I'm going to use poison spray on it.
Okay.
I'm going to roll that first. That's 16 plus 6 is a 22. Does that hit?
22. 22 will hit.
And it's 2d12 damage. So there's 8, and that's 15 points of damage. And I look down at Chase. Is he still unconscious?
You look down at Chase. He is still unconscious. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me an insight.
Okay, because I was about to do a bonus action as well, but I'll roll this insight real quick. Insight, here we go. 19 plus 2 is a 21.
Okay. So your poison didn't seem to have any effect on the creature at all. Almost as though it's a construct, so it's immune.
So it's not even really alive, it's just animated.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay, so I have no way to move me and my friend out of the way, so I'm going to use another Misty Step bonus action and go 30 feet away from this bastard.
Okay. He does have Sanctuary cast on him, so he's probably safe.
Cool. Well, I pet him, say sorry, buddy, and then I miss
Winifred. I can't. I don't know where you got the idea of casting Sanctuary on Chase, but great thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss 30 feet away and back up an additional 15 feet when I appear, and then that will end my turn.
All right, very good.
Self-preservation, Chris.
That brings us to Gwen.
All right. So the house doing its thing. How far away am I from it now?
You are within 60 feet of the house. Well, no, you are within 30 feet of the house because the house moved forward. So you're within 30 feet. You can see before the house is Chase lying in the ground unconscious.
Wonderful. uh, so I am. I'm going to the. Oh, it's with a melee attack. Never mind. I guess I can't really divine smite. Oh right. So instead, we're just gonna fire at him with my little holy adventure pistol.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make an attack.
Sorry. 29 to hit.
29 will hit.
Wounded. Is sorry.
You're good.
Did it show my roll?
I saw something flash. Hold
Me too.
on.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like a 19. 19 will
okay.
hit.
No, that was
Oh,
the
that's the
damage.
damage. Okay.
Yeah. That so a 19 plus an 11. That's 30 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's not all. As a bonus action, I'm going to do a second wind.
Okay.
To give me some HP.
All right. I'd imagine you were going to do that. I'll give you a D10 plus 3. So, I love giving advice from time to time.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. Would you like so?
Sure.
So, much like the second wind that comes from your fighter, you have another ability that comes from your fighter. It is probably Andrew's favorite ability. You know what that is?
Yeah, actions.
Okay, I thought I had that. That's what I was gonna do, but it was in my other, and that's why I didn't see it in my bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
It's
not a
not a
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
You can do
It's
that
not a
aside
bonus
from
action.
your bonus
It doesn't require a bonus action. You just simply do action search.
Oh,
You-
slay! Yeah, I want
You
to do
can
that.
take one additional action per turn. Used one time per short rest.
That's what makes
You
it
don't-
pretty good.
Doesn't cost anything. You simply do it.
Sweet, I heal and I get another action. This is great.
Mhm.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna action surge. And with that, we gonna. That's 2 bullets, so I still have 4 remaining because it's assumingly it's a little 6 shooter.
Mhm.
So yeah, we're gonna pull another holy bullet out. It's gonna be a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
And 16 plus 5. So that'll be 21 points of damage.
Nice.
And then that'll end my turn.
All right. So that brings us to Rogar. Rogar, you're back in the midst of combat again. Big thing needs some shooting. Of course, you got your new dwarven thrower. I don't know. What are you gonna do? I imagine. Very good. Let's see how this works out. You get a +10 to hit with it. All right, nice. That'll hit. Roll for the mash. It's like 11 points. Will that end your turn? Okay. Very good. All right. Okay. So it's got a few points left. Let me do some math real quick. All right. So we are going to the house is looking pretty riggedy. Okay. Seeing Chase there on the ground. Okay, we're going to attempt to attack him. However, we're going to go and observe Sanctuary beforehand. She's going to have a DC 13 save. Okay. Let's see what the wisdom save is. Looks like it's going to be a -4 for wisdom, so a +0 for the wisdom. Okay. So it needs to roll naturally a 13 or higher. That is 12. So it fails. Therefore, it moves on from Chase and goes to attack another target. We've been attacked by a number of different people right now. We've been attacked by Gwen. We've been attacked by Spencer. We've been attacked by Rogar. Not really considering the poison, because the poison really didn't do much except for painting his petunias. I'm going to roll a d3 between you three. Decide who we're going to attack next. Maybe we'll just attack all of you. It looks like we're going to be attacking Gwen. All right. So, Gwen, here we go. We're going to hurl a rock at you.
I swear. This game haunts me with rocks.
Okay. Yeah. It's going to be a total of a 16 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't hit. I have a 22 armor class.
So, I'm going to then approach the Spencer and the Rogar that have recently entered combat, and we're going to go make an attack against both of you guys. Okay, just to make sure everyone gets a little bit of lore. Okay.
Yay.
So it's going to be a 17 plus 12.
Oh God.
That's probably going to hit. Okay.
I don't know.
So let's
29.
see, that's going to be against Rogar. Rogar is my first up. So Rogar, yeah, that's going to hit. Yeah, that's going to hit. So we're going to roll some damage. D10s. 40, 10 plus 8. Oh, another D10 over here somewhere. Okay, so that's 10, 11, 16. All right. So 23 plus 8 is going to be 31 points of bludgeoning damage from the root attacking you. Rather, one of its arms. The other one's going to attack at Spencer. This is going to be, believe it or not, this is one of the lowest I've rolled with him all night. This is going to be a 15 to hit. I don't think that's going to hit.
That's not gonna hit.
No, it's not. All right. Well, I did my best to attack everyone. Okay. That's going to bring us
Well,
back
do
to top.
better. No, I'm kidding.
I will. I'll roll that last one with advantage. That'll make it a 27 to hit. So it is going to be top of initiative. Spencer, it is your turn. Okay, things looking pretty
Fantastic. I'm gonna hit it with a pew pew.
Pew pew.
First one misses, but the second one is a dirty 20.
Nice, that'll hit.
That's a total of 13 damage.
Nice. All right. Will that end your turn?
I believe so.
All right. Look a little riggedy raggedy, but still together. Chase, you're still unconscious. Sorry, buddy.
Yikes.
Emmerich, you are up. You are kind of running, getting out of punching range from that house. Okay. What is your next move?
Well, does it look like we've done any damage to this stupid house?
It seems to be coming apart at the edges.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. It's coming apart, is it?
Someone's going to get the last hit. I don't know who it's going to be.
All right. I'm going to upcast Magic Missile. And I'm going to fire a Magic Missile at it. Because that way it's going to hit. And that's going to be, let's see. It's second level casting. Is that 4d4 plus 4? I think. Am I right?
I've got you turned all the way up there, Chris, and it's so hard to hear you still.
I said I'm gonna upcast Magic Missile at second level, so I think it's 4 missiles. It's
Okay,
4d4
yes,
plus
4
4,
missiles.
right? So I'm hitting it with all 4 of them.
Right on.
And here we go. That's it's a 3. That's a 2. That's 5. It's 9. And 12. That's 16 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, you can see that another little hole appears in the creature. Okay, or construct rather, but still clinging together. Will that end your turn?
It doesn't look like it's moving toward me.
Not directly. It's no.
it's out of range of me. I'm gonna back up another 15 feet just to make sure I stay out of range of this thing.
Understood. Okay.
That one, my
Understood,
job.
Mr. Sir Robin.
Yes. Yeah.
If that ends your turn, it'll be Gwen.
Gwen's right here. Yeah, she's right here.
All
Trying to
right.
make sure she doesn't die.
Nice.
I have 2 rounds left.
All right.
So we're gonna also, how far is Amric from Gwen?
Say about 15 feet now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna take another shot.
As Captain Picard would say.
Oh my god,
Make it
yes! I critted!
There you go. The natural 20 you need.
There it goes.
Perfect.
I don't know
love
how bad I want to cry. I'm so happy.
Nice. All right.
Because a crit, plus my 13 is a 33 to hit. So
Right on. So happy for you. All right. Roll for Demolish. Remember, double the dice pool. If you're rolling physical dice, it looks like you are.
my thing is lagging. What was? Oh, okay. I'll just do physical dice. I was using D&D Beyond for like my one. Did it say 2d8 plus 8? Oh, there we go.
2d8 plus 8. Okay. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, sounds right. That would be the normal. Okay, so you're not you don't have everything pulled up. So you'd be 2d8 plus 8, but you're gonna roll 4d8 because you crit. So because of your critical hit, you're gonna roll 4d8 and then add 8 to that.
Okay. So overall, it's gonna be 34 points of damage, and then since I critted, the target must make a con save or be blinded until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So I'm not gonna make a Constitution save. Okay, because you still have to be, around for that. So it had like 4 hit points left.
Oh.
And you hit it with 34.
So the crit you needed, but the crit you didn't want.
So yeah, you do away with the thing. If as Matt Mercer would say, how would you like to do this?
How far away is it? Is it still like 30 feet?
Yeah, it's about 30 feet from you.
Yeah.
As it's chairing into your party, your company with its maw, attacking with its root-like claws, hurling rocks and so forth off in the distance at you and other people and so forth. But what are you doing? What is your final say?
Wait. Okay, yeah. So my final say is I'm gonna obviously look intimidating, and then point my gun and say, "Get stuffed," and then shoot it.
Get stuffed. Because it's a mushroom. I get it.
Yeah, there you.
I don't think you have to worry about Arnold stealing that one. But yeah, that was good. Get stuffed. All right. As you shoot it and the whole thing explodes, as you see bits of mushroom and stone and wood all crashing to the ground as it falls in a heap onto the ground, lifeless. Okay. Reeves adjusts his glasses and looks up at you guys and says, "That was a little more than I expected. Who are you?" Looking at the party.
Well, we call ourselves the Bronze Pelicans, but obviously we have names. I'm Glenn. I point at Emmerich. This is Emmerich. I point at Rogar. This is Rogar. I point at Spencer. That's Spencer. And I point at Andrew. I point at Chase, still knocked out on the ground. And over there's Chase. You are?
They call me Reeves. I'm a conjurer. Bit of a herbalist as well. I must admit I'm at your beck and call here. I owe you a great deal. What can I do to pay you back for rescuing me from these hags?
Well, we need you to reseal a tomb for us.
Several tombs, actually.
Yeah.
Sealing tombs. What kind of tombs are we talking about?
We're talking about tombs that have, dead bodies in them. And if the wrong person gets a hold of something, those dead bodies are going to animate, come back to life, and it's not going to be good for anyone.
So cursed tombs. Let's see. I'll of course have to gather more information about these tombs we're dealing with, of course. But enough of that for now. Let's go back. I think I had a bit of a stew that I was making before all this fiasco. I'll invite you all for dinner.
I'd be glad to accompany.
So
Along with
he brings you back to the hacienda, provides you guys with a meal, listens to your guys' story about you guys arriving here and so forth, allows you guys to rest up within the house. Everyone can take the benefit of a full rest. You guys may also gain a level.
Sweet.
Okay?
We like
On your
levels.
full rest. And we will pick this back up in next week when we get back to it again. I want to take a moment to remind everyone, though, of course, that this game and stream is powered by W Energy. W is a proud sponsor of my little YouTube channel here. Do energy drink and so forth. I actually got to get some more myself. But there is a link in the description below with a promo code, Jenkins10, that you can use at checkout to earn yourself 10% off your order. And if you're looking for new dice, you can head over to One Link at a Time. That's where I like to get all my dice. And if you're looking for a new game to play, but having trouble finding a regular game, head over to startplaying.com where you can start playing today. Of course, all those links are in the description below. But thank you for joining us. I had fun this evening. I don't know about you guys, but I always do. But until next time, be kind to each other because we're all in this together. And say goodnight, everyone.
Good night.
No.
Night.